Good morning, students of class 10. Welcome back to the class now. We will continue the remaining portion of the text of textbook. The chapter 1, Lincho's A Letter to God. Let's continue now. So far we have reached that the postmaster, he collected the money from all his friends, relatives, and he handed over to Lincho. Next following Sunday, when he went there to inquire about the letter or the money, the postmaster handed him the envelope containing the money. Let's see now. There are certain points. Lincho's anger against post office employees. As he opened the letter, he counted the money. There were only 70 pesos. He had asked for 100 pesos, but it was only 70 pesos there. So his happiness turned into anger. In the beginning he was very happy that a letter has come from the God. He hoped that there would be money. But as soon as he counted the money, his face turned red. He became very angry and he knew who have done these things. Lincho was not surprised to see the money. When he opened the letter and he saw the money, he was not surprised. This shows that he has got a firm faith in God. So he was not surprised because he expected. So he was not surprised to see the money inside the envelope. Next point, his happiness turned into anger when he counted the money. As I have already told you, his happiness was short-lived. He became very angry when he counted the money. There was a shortage of 30 pesos. He believed God could not have made a mistake. He believed that God could not deceive him. God could not have made a mistake. Either he could not have sent it, or either he would have sent me full. Why it is only 70 pesos? So he began to think. He believed that God could not have deceived him. It must be the handiwork of these employees who are working in the post office. These people must have taken the money. So that's why he's very angry. He was very angry. And he said that these people are crooks. Crooks means cheats. They have cheated me. God must have sent 100 pesos. They must have taken 30 pesos and kept it and handed me only 70 pesos. That's why he was very, very angry. He went to the counter and asked a piece of paper, and he sat down on the table, writing table, and he wrote a letter to God. Again, there in the post office itself. He asked for a paper and write again to send the remaining amount. In the letter, he mentioned everything and he specially stressed that please kindly send me the remaining amount of 30 pesos. I have received only 70 pesos. He mentioned in the letter. And he bought the stamp, put the stamp on the envelope, he banged it with his fist, and he went outside and posted. He requested God not to send through the mail. He also wrote in the letter that please, oh God, please do not send the money through mail, because these people will take all the money. So I do not believe these people. They are crooks. Do not send the money through the mail. And he closed the envelope, put the stamp, and he went outside and dropped the letter in the letter box, and he went home. He was firm. He had a firm belief, that firm faith that the God will definitely send me remaining 30 pesos. He went back home, and as soon as the employees, the postmaster told one of the postman to go outside and get the letter, what he has written. Let's see what he has written. When the postman went outside and opened the letter box and took out the letter, and the postmaster tore the page, envelope, and he read the letter. And after reading the letter, he could not say anything, whether to get angry or whether to get sad or whether to feel pity for that poor man, Lincho. It was mentioned that these people are crooks. Do not send the money through the mail. I do not believe these people. So they were surprised to see this letter. So that's all for today, and we'll come back and meet in the next class. I will provide you the meaning of this chapter in the screenshot. You can go through that and learn it. And in our next class, maybe we'll be doing our question answer or something like that. I will provide you certain things, materials, so that you can learn at home and stay safe. Hope you are fine at home. Do your regular studies morning and evening. Do not waste your time. That's my advice, because the time is running out. We don't have much time. So that's all for watching the session. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next class.